After 3 years of chronic back pain, the cure wasn't found through a doctor, but with a 3,000-year-old melody. Let me tell you the story. So this brings us back to around 12 years ago. And from one day to another, I suddenly had this terrible back pain. Nothing I did seemed to get rid of it. I mean, I was physically active and exercising, and I thought maybe I just hurt myself in exercise class. After a few weeks, I went to the doctor. I had some x-rays done, and they couldn't tell what it was. It was so debilitating. I literally couldn't sleep through the night. I couldn't even turn my body without physically having to lift myself. And I found myself one day, after 3 years of having this chronic back pain, just crying on the floor. It was just the most desperate moment because I felt literally, I was in my 40s at the time, and I felt that suddenly I was in the body of someone more than twice my age. I just thought, like, there has to be a way out of this. And as a person who has always been playing the piano, I realized that music has healing effects. And so I went into the Bible and I started learning about King David. And I mean, we all know the story about King David, how he healed King Saul, who was demonized and possessed and depressed. And through his harp playing, King David was able to heal. And so King David went on to establish a tabernacle. And what I found out was just so astonishing. He made sure that there was specific and very organized music played at all times, 24/7. And as long as this music was played, nobody got sick. There was no war, there was no strife. And I thought, wait a minute, there must be an answer in sound. And then I went deeper. I realized that King David ordered that 4,000 musicians be in the tabernacle, and they were to be paid for by the government at all times. And 288 of them were specific, very highly skilled musicians that were organized in 24 groups of 12. So numbers are involved in music. Number and music, they are the same and equal thing. So I did some research and I went into the book of Numbers in the Bible, and what I found astonished me. There is a musical scale found in the book of Numbers that when sounded, it releases incredible healing energy. It's a ladder. A scale is a ladder, and you climb the scale. When I hit a certain note of the scale, my back pain melted away. 3 years of back pain gone in literally less than 3 days. I'm going to show you what I listened to and all of the 7 tones in the ancient scale that have incredible healing effects. So stay tuned and subscribe for all the information.